Hello and welcome back to our channel. In our previous video series, we learned about plugin development where we created a new plugin and explored its functionality. To recap, a plugin is about managing the behavior of features, adding new ones, and extending WordPress's default features. The theme, however, deals with the presentation of content on the front end. A theme is used to design the website, display the content in any layout that we want. In this series, I will give you an introduction on WordPress theme development, covering the minimum requirements and how to get started developing a theme from scratch. You can refer to the WordPress official theme handbook, which is very helpful for learning theme development. In this series, I will reference this handbook and provide additional information based on our experience and the WordPress codebase. You can find this handbook at developer.wordpress.org/themes. Now let's dive into the basics of theme development. In the WordPress admin, if you go to the Appearance section and click on Themes, you can see a list of installed themes. By default, WordPress comes with several default themes, including the 2021 theme, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025 themes. There are older themes available as well. For this video series, we will focus on classic theme development and therefore we will work primarily with the classic theme 2021. While block-based themes represent the future of WordPress, learning the classic approach is essential for understanding the core principles of theme development. It also ensures compatibility with older websites and provides flexibility when working on client projects that rely on classic setups, as most sites are still powered by the classic themes. Currently, the 2021 theme is activated in my local setup alongside the other themes. From our list of available themes, the 2021 theme is a classic theme because it uses PHP templates. By contrast, the other themes in the list are block-based themes that utilize the new site editing capabilities introduced by WordPress. To briefly differentiate, in classic theme, the content is edited using the classic editor or a third-party page builder. In these classic themes, you have availability of widgets that you can use in the front end, as well as menus that you can set from the back end. As you can see, you are dealing more with the back end to set what will be displayed on the front end. You have all the customizations available, but in a text-based editor. You also have dynamic elements that you can set from the backend and they will be displayed in the front end. This editor is much more text focused and offers limited layout control. On the other end, if I activate a block-based themes and show you a demo, you can see the content is edited visually using the block editor, aka Gutenberg. This approach allows you to create layouts directly on the page using blocks, providing a modular and intuitive experience. Block can be used not only in the content but also in the menus, in the headers and footers, or any other available space in the site's canvas. You can add new themes, both classic and block based, from the WordPress theme directory or install them via a zip file. Now, let's talk about what themes can do. Themes can create different layouts, whether static, responsive, or position content using a grid system in one column or two columns. For instance, I'll activate the 2021 theme back and go to the front end of our site. Themes can also have a main content area with sidebars and other design elements to represent the content in any way we want. It could be a list of posts or pages, media, and more. A theme is entirely responsible for displaying whatever content you see on the browser. You can also manage typography elements and add custom CSS or JavaScript for additional features. Now, let's look at the core concept. If you want to create a classic theme, you need two minimum files. One is the index.php file and the style.css file. The index.php file is the main template file, and the style.css file is the main style file. However, did you know that since WordPress 6.0, it is no longer required for block themes to include an index.php file? Instead, the minimum required files are style.css file and an index.html file. In plugin development, we created one main plugin file with the plugin header. Similarly, in theme development, style.css file will have the theme header, where you can specify information about the theme, its name, its description, version, author, and the WordPress version it is compatible with. The index.php file is the main template file where you add HTML markup and use functions like WP query to fetch and display content from the database, such as posts, pages, categories, archive, and more. To avoid a clustered index.php file, we use other template files to separate functionality for better organization, such as single.php file, single-post.php file, archive.php file, archive-cpt.php file, and although the style.css file is the main style file for styling, you can also add other additional CSS files for the front-end styling as well. The most important distinction between themes and plugins is that themes should never handle critical backend functionality related to the website's content. It's almost always preferred for the functionality to be handled by plugins. The reason for this is if you tie a functionality to a theme and user decides to change the theme, that functionality will disappear and break the site for the user despite the user just wanting to change the design of its website. The best practice is to create plugins for handling custom post types, taxonomies, and other features, while the theme should only handle what is presented on the front end. Themes should only control the display and design of content, and the plugins should handle the backend functionality. If you develop your custom theme, you can submit it to the WordPress theme directory following the theme review guidelines. If you are creating a theme for a client, you can package it into a zip file and install it from here. In the next videos, we will learn about how to structure the theme, work with template files, include different styles and scripts, and explore various theme features and functionality. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Jai WordPress!